together, and they just let you right through. I did that with 3 friends, and when we came through, they saw all the helmets, pulled us out of line, and said, "You're all together? Okay, go ahead, go in." I was like, wow, that was cool. I got to remember that. Well, I got a notification that Chief is streaming.
All right, well, it looks like I'm coming back, so I hope the viewers come back too. Hoping they restart their videos. I'm sure that's what's going to be needed.
Right.
Okay, I am live. I am live. And good stream house, and I can hear you guys. I can see you guys popping up and down on the equalizer.
Excellent.
Right.
And now it looks like I'm starting to get some videos, and they say they can hear you. So I appreciate those of you that are sticking around, and I'm sure I lost probably 70% of my audience with that issue. And I apologize, but hopefully they will, watch the video after it gets posted at least, and not give up on me. Usually don't have these kind of issues. So
don't you just love technology?
Yeah.
Sometimes
So much.
when it works. All right, now I see Becky, Ben of course is on there, and Iowa. Not sure if any of the others. Trick, are you out there?
Nero was there.
Oh, hey, what's going on, Nero? Thanks for finding the stream. If you were part of that technical issue I was having, I apologize.
Never give up, never surrender.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and get right into this. I guess was trying to get kicked off by asking you guys to kind of share with the viewers just a little bit about yourself, your background as far as the game is concerned. And I know Dark Warrior had this great speech, and he went through it flawlessly. Unfortunately, nobody heard it but me and Sullivan. So, I'm not going to ask you to do the theatrical version, but do you have an abridged version that you can run through real quick, Dark Warrior?
I've been playing the game for just coming up on 2 years, and I'm currently in Clan VØX. Started off in the Iron Order clan, was in 2 of the different sections, and that's where I kind of learned the game and tactics and stuff. And like I said, now I'm in VØX. So.
Well, we're glad that you're in VØX, and we're glad that you're in the game. I know a lot of us have known you for quite a while, and we often go to you for advice on different things with the game. So I appreciate you taking the time on your Sunday afternoon or evening to join us here. And Sullivan missed his introduction on the last stream we had for talking war robots. So take it away, Sully.
Hi, I've been playing now since, let's see, it's been just a little over 2 years. I think I started in March, April of 2 years ago. And took me 9 months, I think, to hit Champion League. And since that point in time, I've just been working my way towards the better hanger and, more importantly, better strategy and tactics. And I can thank Dark Warrior for some of that information. So just don't ask me any questions. Just ask him all the questions. He's got all the answers.
And I think most of you know Ben, recognize him from the other live streams that I do. He's usually there. Yeah, so if you want to say hi real quick, Ben, you don't need to go through your background or anything, but you want.
Oh, here's me. You're saying I don't have to do a background check this time because I did a background check last time.
Right. Yep.
Is that what is that what this
Yep.
is?
Your check came back, and we're actually gonna pull everything from you because those charges that you had out of Chile showed up, and that's not
Dang
good, man.
it.
I'm surprised you even got out of that jail.
As soon as the stream is over, you better run.
All right, guys, and everybody knows me, Chief. I've been playing only since May or June of last year. Of course, got two accounts that I play. One is my regular main account, and I started a free-to-play account, and both of them are Champion League. It didn't take me long the second time through to make Champion League, but that's because I had great people to get advice from along the way. So the purpose of this stream, for those that aren't going to watch the first stream that I put out because of technical issues, is to go over discussion and talking points for the War Robots current economy and squad gameplay. So anything having to do with squadding, feel free to ask questions, share your own experience or opinions, and we'll try and get as much participation through chat as we can get. So the general topic today is the economy, and our specific topic is the squad gameplay. So I guess we'll start with economy. What does everybody think of the economy? What do you guys think of the economy?
That's a hot button topic.
It sure is. That's why I try to put it with something like squad gameplay, so we can be just like Pixonic, and we'll give you a little, but we're gonna take a lot away. That's my opinion on it.
There are a lot of changes that happened to the economy recently, so I'm sure we all have a lot that we want to say about it. But my big question is, do they have a master plan? Like, do they have an economist over there at Pixonic who's sitting down with like a gigantic spreadsheet covering one wall with a plan? Or is it just two guys going, I don't know, throw this at it, see what happens?
I think my honest opinion is I think it's the latter. They're just throwing stuff up on a wall and hoping that it sticks. But yeah, it's kind of a mixed bag there. What do you think, Dark?
I think it's a little bit of mix of both. I think they know where they want to go. And ultimately, what I think about it, I think what they're trying to achieve is a balance where you get the bots at a reasonable price, but it takes you a little bit longer to upgrade it. And I think the benefits to them having it that way, I mean, obviously there's more benefits, but I think the main one is so you don't have people just running through private to champion, get bored and quit the game. I think when you are investing time and it's taking you a while, I think that lengthens out your pilot career.
Yeah, but you get like a sense of achievement.
Yeah, and just as you're kind of, and I mean, of course we all hate this, but just as you get to the top of the hill or the end of the tunnel, here comes a new pack of bots, and
Right.
You have to start it all over again.
Right.
Yeah.
Talking about the robots there, I think most players don't really realize with economy where it's a very broad subject. It's not just how much silver are we getting or how much silver does things cost or gold. It's also robots. I mean, there's so many different types of currencies. I mean, the main currency is obviously robots and weapons, and that's what it is. It's a currency, but we use that to actually play. But since they release new items, you have to go back and you have to how are you going to get it? You know, and they've made a lot of improvements to that, but I think it's still difficult for some people, especially new players. Um, and you know, I kind of see what Sullivan's talking about with the um, you know, is there a master plan? Because it wasn't, you know, just 2 or 3 updates back, they removed different currencies from the game because they said there's too many currencies, it's not needed. And then they're just kind of bringing more currencies back into the game. So
I think I see what you're saying. I think Dark Warrior is right. I think it's a combination of the two. Like they're trying different things, but then they're restarting a new plan when the old plan doesn't quite work out. And I think a lot of the frustration is coming from newer players or players that don't quite, I don't know, get involved in the community. That's not readily apparent, but is out there in force. And that community can help guide you towards what weapons you should choose, what bots you should use, so that you don't waste the valuable silver that you're earning as you play.
Absolutely. That's a huge thing. Because when I started, I had no concept of meta. So I would watch a YouTuber's video and I would see Spectre Ballista. I go, oh man, I gotta have that. And Hover and all these weird bots. When I come to realize later, you know, those are not going to win you battles, you know. And I think coming into the community is an important part of this game. And I definitely think somebody starting off, you know, if they're looking at, you know, the streamer and, oh my gosh, it's going to take me forever to get there. I think it'll be easier if you come into the community and take a more direct approach. Don't max out your Natasha. Don't max out your Norkums or Kang Day, you know, that kind of thing.
right,
Yeah.
the community is definitely a valuable source, and there's actually different communities. There's the Reddit community, which is a great community. There's a lot of people on there. They're sharing a lot of knowledge, and then there's the different a ton of different communities on Facebook. Um, and then there's communities on Discord, various Discord servers. Some of them are open, and there's a lot of you know, discussion there. And then you've got different forums. So there's a lot of communities, and I think you hit it right. You know, when you were talking about, you know, getting involved with the community, that really makes this game, and that helps the economy in a way. Then, like Brian said, you're not spending your valuable resources on all these things that are not going to get you anything.
What's amazing to me is I've actually just met people recently who are in Champion League and they've never heard of the names Adrian or Manny.
Who's that?
Well, I don't want to name any names in particular, but there are people who have
I
actually.
mean, who's Adrian? They're not here. I'm just kidding, Adrian. Yeah, I thought every player was given the introductory packet to Adrian and Manny's channel. But yeah, you're right. And some people just they don't realize that this is a multiplayer or you know, a massive multiplayer game. You know, with that comes the community. But real quick, you know, Trick is mentioning silver costs. You know, he wants to say silver costs are ridiculous, and they are. And then see, there was something somebody else was saying here. I want to just make sure that we touch base and keep reading these comments here.
Yeah, to speak to what Trick said, silver costs are ridiculous, and they were high to begin with when I started and when Brian started, but recently they've just took a huge jump with the new economy. But it's pretty obvious that they are really rewarding players, people who play a lot, and I think they're pissing off the casual players.
true statement. Well, but I play a lot, but not as much as some people.
You know, somebody mentioned, and it made a lot of sense. You're right, silver, it is a lot to upgrade and you don't get a lot of it. And then we have bots and weapons and modules, and more modules are coming out, and pilots. But I think I do one thing I think they're trying to craft is they're trying to break this cycle, which is not an easy thing to do in my opinion. Ares is OP, let's all get 3 Ares. And, you know, Aljun, and before that, you know, Spectre, everybody had Spectre. What I see coming down the pike is you're going to have bots and pilots, and the cost is going to be so large that you're going to have, I mean, there's always going to be those guys at the top, don't get me wrong. You know, there's always going to be the guys that can buy all the silver they want and they'll have it. I think what they're trying to do is get more people that have, okay, I'm going to get this and I'm going to stick to this. So there's more variety. So you can go, like, many people can go different routes and you have more variety on the battlefield. You don't know exactly what everybody has and the battles are a little different.
Right, and that's definitely coming down the pipe with the pilots, which is actually I think going to be in next weekend's discussion topic.
It's interesting what they are doing. Hopefully, with the addition of pilots, maybe it'll make bots more viable for a longer period of time, so people don't feel that they need to change, and only the players with the deep pockets feel the need to rush right out and get the newest and latest and greatest.
Well, with the pilots, I know at least how they were on test server. They're really just very complex modules, and the fact that you can get their experience, you can level them up, you can put them on a bot, and when that bot is no longer the bot you want to use, or it's no longer viable, you can just pull them out and put them in another bot. With the exception of the legendary pilots, because they are kind of bot specific, but you can still use them on other bots. Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably in the long run a good plan, and I think even though it's going to be very expensive for the players up front to get everything new leveled up, just the fact that you can pull that weapon, the modules, and the pilot off of a robot and put it on a new one, I think that's huge. And Den is talking about it. Do you guys have the chat open, Bo?
I do, but I'm not paying attention to it. I'm listening to the sultry sound of your voice.
Oh, okay. Well, I should probably talk less. I just wanted to, you know, as comments come in about this, you know, like Den In is talking about it's very hard to progress without premium. And
he's right. It is very hard, if not near impossible, to progress without premium. And again, even with premium, if you don't play a lot, you're not going to reap the benefits of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't know if it was telling Chief or Sullivan, but you know, I'm a long time premium buyer, and I was trying to see if I could save a little bit of money, so I tried to go a month without it, and it's nearly impossible. I don't see, as much as I play, it would take me forever to upgrade things. I mean, there's a huge reduction in silver not having that.
Yeah, and then not only I'm sure you're using premium, I'm using premium. I bet you're probably also using the silver booster.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that with premium and the silver booster and playing on a fairly regular basis. By regular, I mean more than 15, 20 minutes a day. Much more than 15, 20 minutes a day. That we're still making sure that we have enough silver for the next upgrade. It's still a major concern for us. Now imagine those people who aren't paying for premium, who can't shell out 100 gold for a silver booster that lasts a half an hour. I mean, that's a lot of gold for a half an hour, and all you get is what, 40% more?
Right.
Yeah.
I can actually talk about both sides because I have two accounts and one is free to play, so I don't have premium on it. But I can tell you, even on my main account that I use premium, I use the boosters, same as you, and I play a lot, like way more than most people. And I'm out of silver all the time. I hit that wall, but on my alt account is free to play. Oh, I mean, I just kind of had to give up on the idea of actually leveling things to a high level. So I had to try and find a way around that. And the way around that was to try and increase my skill so that I could survive at the higher level with weaker stuff. And it's hard, it's tough.
Yeah, I mean, that's the main reason why on Sullivan I'm not running anything that's Mark II. I have nothing that's Mark II. But I have an alt account that's, again, free to play, who's in Expert League, who I hardly ever play. I can't get anything past level 9 because it's just too damn expensive.
Right. And hey, Venom, thanks for stopping by the stream. Yeah, I mean, we'll keep. I think we'll. I want to keep talking about the economy because this is a point that's kind of touches everybody. But yeah, in the squad, I wanted to kind of mention when you squad, because you mentioned boosters. Boosters are helpful, even if they are expensive. And being in a squad when you're running the boosters really does help. It's a noticeable difference, if you're in a 6-man squad that's all running, not only silver boosters, but don't forget your attack boosters.
Even a speed booster.
Yeah, I mean, but the attack correlates to silver.
You can most easily see it in the speed booster when you're in your Hellburner and you're running to grab a beacon. If you've got no speed booster running, it seems slow, even though it's a fast bot. But if you've got a squad of 6 people and you're all running speed boosters, that thing flies. And so you just imagine that. You can visibly see that effect. Now think about what that's doing for your attack. Think about what that's doing for your defense and your health. It all adds up. So in a squad, boosters, I think, are really kind of necessary if you can afford them.
Right, and I know, I mean, even in our squads, not everybody always runs like the 100 gold silver booster, because they don't spend a lot of money on the game. But it's still noticeable, and I think in a squad, you need to plan on running whatever boosters you can afford, because that's when it makes the biggest difference. I mean, you have an increased chance of winning, depending on how you put your squad together. And I wanted to kind of get into that with you guys, but also, it's just you're helping out your clanmate or your friend, and they're helping you. I mean, you're just a stronger force in the game.
Right. It's kind of like if you're putting together a good, strong squad, you've got to have somebody who's willing to take the hit on damage, and he'll run one of the fast bots to sneak beacons away from somebody. And you've got other people who concentrate on other things. It's a give and take.
Right. Did we lose Brian, or are we kind of talking past you? If I am, I'm sorry about that. I sometimes get ahead of myself in thought, but No, I'm here. Where did you lose me? Is someone talking? What? Okay, well that's, hold on. Yeah, I'm here. I mean, you guys can still hear the guys talking. I don't see you guys bouncing on the, oh. Okay, let's try that again. Still don't see you guys bouncing. Ah, creep. Let's, I don't. And I really just, I don't know what the issue is going on here, because you guys, oh, well, I'm fixing to use one, that's for sure. I mean, you guys are, I didn't change anything, you guys were just there. Ah, this is terrible. There's got to be an issue going on with, something. I don't even know. Alright, oh boy, this sucks, doesn't it? Yeah, there never is. It would, yeah, I don't want to have to restart the live stream, and I don't know what could possibly be the issue here, because I've got everything set, and we had you guys there, and this is frustrating. I didn't move anything, so so I wish it was something that easy, but yeah, it's not. Oh, well, yeah, but I wouldn't say it's all free. Yeah, I'm just not sure. You guys unmute, you guys, it's... Okay, well this is just, I don't know, I think this is getting to the point where I think, might have to, postpone the next part. I don't want to have to just, keep cutting the channel here, and I apologize to all the viewers that are out there, because this is, I never have problems with my live stream, so so frustrating. And I see you guys talking. Yeah. No, I don't see you. I don't see you bouncing. I saw you lighting up, but for a moment I didn't even hear you. I don't know. You guys just weren't talking, or it was background noise. Oh. Yeah, I want this conversation to keep going too, but I don't know a way to make that happen without the audio going through. I mean, I can hear you guys no problem. I haven't adjusted anything, and this is the part that really gets frustrating because it has never had a problem in the past, and then today it is just some kind of an issue. Let me see if can I hear you guys now? I cannot, so that is not the issue. Okay, we'll try this. Can I hear you guys now? No, I can't hear you guys. So I don't think they can hear you. Okay, I can hear you guys now, but you're still not getting picked up on OBS for some reason. So no, my dog didn't pee on something. Well, the ground, I'm sure, but you know, maybe the problem is I haven't had my ice cream yet today. No, it hasn't. Trying all these different settings to see if I can still hear you. It looks like I've lost you guys again. And yeah, I mean, ooh. Yeah. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I can't. I don't know what's wrong. I've got all my settings correct in here. I just I don't see what where the issue is. Oh, hey Josh, shit, you're not. Everybody, I apologize for these issues. This normally doesn't happen. So what would Sully and Dark Warrior like to do here? Because I don't think we can keep going on the stream. Okay, guys, I'm sorry, but I mean, I could try restarting the stream again. I hate to do that because I know I lose most of the viewers when that happens. But I will give that one more shot and see if the audio comes back up, because if it doesn't, I don't really see how this is going to happen. And we had them there, and I didn't change anything, so yeah, I apologize, but you know, let me go ahead and try that. And I apologize, the stream is going to cut out, so refresh, or hopefully you guys are subscribed and you'll get the notification when it comes right back up. So apologize, and let me just try restarting it once again.